third annual American Junior High School Mathematics Examination, AJHSME 1987. Number 1. 0.4 plus 0.02 plus 0.006 equals 0.4. So plus 0.02 plus 0.006, that's equal to 0.426. So the answer is E. Number 2. 2 over 25 equals 2 over 25 equal to numerator, denominator both times 4. That's the 8 over 100. Over 100, that means it has the 2 decimal places, 8, 0, then decimal places. So the answer is B. Number 3. 2 times 81 plus 83 plus 85 plus continue to 99 equal to. So 2 times 81 plus 83 plus 85 plus pattern continue plus 99 equal to 2. Inside bracket, that's the arithmetic sequence. The sum formula of arithmetic sequence is the first number plus last number times number of number divided by 2. So we use the first number 81 plus last number 99, number of number, that's the 10, divided by 2. Cancel 2 equals 180 times 10 equals 1800. Therefore, the answer is E. Number 4. Martians measure angles in clefts. There are 500 clefts in a full circle. How many clefts are there in the right angle? So there are 500 clefts in a full circle. So 500 to the full circle is the 360 equal to. How many clefts in the right angle? Clefts we don't know, use the x. And the right angle is the 90 degree. So we solve the ratio equation. Inside times inside is the 360x equal to outside times outside, 500 times 90. To isolate x equation, both sides divided by 360. So right side cancel 360, that's the x. Cancel 1, 0. Now we cancel 9, that's the 1. Cancel 9, that's the 4. So cancel 4, that's the 1. 500 cancel 4 is the 1, 2, 5. So x equal to 125 clefts in right angle. Therefore, the answer is C. Number 5. The area of rectangular region is, the rectangle area equals the length times width. Length is 0.4. Width is the 0.22 equal to 4 times 22, that's the 8. So the first one has the digit to the right of the decimal point. Second number has the 2 digit to the right of the point. Therefore, total the digit to the right of the decimal point. So 1, 2, 3 decimal point. Therefore, the answer is 0.088 meter square. So the answer A. Number 6. The smallest product one could obtain by multiplying two numbers in the set -7, -5, -1, 1, 3 is. So smallest number must be one negative, one positive in this case. And the minimum smaller number is -7. The largest positive integer is the 3. Therefore, the answer is the -21. So the answer B. Number 7. The large cube shown is made up of 27 identical sized smaller cubes. For each face of the large cube, the opposite face is shaded the same way. The total number of smaller cubes that must have at least one face shaded is. So look at this 3 faces. The top has the shaded part. The right side has the 4 shaded part, and the left has the 5 shaded square. And the opposite is the exactly same as this the showing face. So we times 2. That's the 20. And they ask the total number of smaller cubes that must have at least one face shaded. So looking carefully, no one has the surface are shaded. So that's the total, the number of shade, at least the one shaded, the small cube is 20. Therefore, the answer C. Number 8. If A and B are non-zero digits, then the number of the digits in the sum of 3 whole number is. So the 1st digit, that's the 9. The 10th digit must be carry 1 and something around the B, whatever the digit. And this one, the 100th digit, if the even A is the smallest, is the 1, we still the carry 1. The A cannot be 0 because 3 digit, the first digit, 100 digit, cannot be 0. So that's the at least the 1. We carry 1. 8 plus 1, 9 plus carry 1, that's the 0. And 9 plus the 1, that's still the 0, 1. So that's the answer B. Number 9, when finding the sum, 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/4 plus 1/5 plus the 1/6 plus the 1/7, the least common denominator is. So the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. LCM, we do the prime factorization. 2 equals 2 square. 6 is the 2 times 3. So LCM is the 2 highest power is the square times next the prime factor 3 times 5 times 6 equals 2 times 6. 2 times 3, we already have the 2 square, 3. So 7 times 7. The answer is the 2 square, that's the 4 times 5 times 3 times 7. 2 times 5, that's the 20. 3 times 7, that's the 21 and 20. So the answer is the 420. Therefore, the answer C. Number 10. 4 times 299 plus 3 times 299 plus 2 times 299 plus 298. 4 times 299 plus 3 times 299 plus 2 times 299 plus 298, we can write as the 299 minus 1. In this case, we can factor out 299. First number leave us 4 plus 3. All the 299 factor out. So plus the 2 plus 1. So 299 factor out, leave the 1. 299 equals 1 times 299. So factor out the 299, leave us the 1. And then minus 1. That's the 299 times, that's the 10. 4 plus 1, 3 plus 2, total 10 minus 1 equal to 2990 minus 1. That's the 2989. Therefore, the answer is B. Number 11. The sum 2 and 1/7 plus the 3 1/2 plus the 5 and 1/19 is between, that's the 2 and 1/7 plus the 3 1/2 plus the 5 1/19. So integer part is the 10. For the fraction part, so first we use the 1/2. And for the 1/7 plus the 1/19, that's the 7 times 19. That's the 133. And the 1 times 19, so plus the 1 times 7, that's the 7. That's the 26/133. It's the less than the 1/2. So the total, the sum is the 10 1/2 plus the 26/133. So it's the between 10 1/2 and 11. That's the answer B. Number 12. What fraction of the large 12 by 18 rectangular region is shaded? Now I copy and enlarge the figure. So let's extend this here. A rectangle divided into the 4 equal parts. So that's the 1/4 of the total rectangle. In this, the smaller part, so that's the shaded is the 2 and the total is the 6. So the shaded part is the 2/6 of 1/4. That's the 2, 6 times 1/4. So cancel 2, that's the 3. Total is the 1/12. So the answer is C. Number 13. Which of the following fractions has the largest value? So the choice A is the 3/7. So 3/7 less than 1/2, because the 3.5/7, that's the 1/2. And the choice B is the 4/9, still less than 1/2. So 1/2 is the 4.5/9. And the same thing, 17/15, still less than the 1/2. So 1/2 is the 17.5/35. And the D is the 100/201, still less than the 1/2. 100/200 is the 1/2. This is the 201. The E is the 151/301. This one greater than 1/2, because the 301 half is the 150.5, and this equal to 1/2. 151/301 greater than half. So the largest value, therefore, is E. Number 14. A computer can do 10,000 additions per second. How many additions can it do in 1 hour? That's the 10,000 addition 1 second. So the ratio is the 10,000 to 1. Now how many they can do in the 1 hour? So we don't know. That's the x2. 1 hour, that's the 60 minutes. 60 minutes, 1 minute is the 60 seconds. So that's our ratio equation. So inside times inside, outside times outside, x equal to the 10,000 times 1 times 60 times 60. It's the 36. So how many terminal 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total the 6 terminal 0. So that's the 36 million. That's the answer B. Number 15. The sale ad read, "Buy 3 tires at the regular price and get the 4th tire for $3. Sam paid $240 for a set of the 4 tires at the sale. What was the regular price of the 1 tire?" So we let the X, that's the 1 tire price. The 3 tires, that will be 3X. The 4th tire for $3. So 3X plus the 3 equals 240. So 3X, equation both sides, minus 3, that's the 237. And the equation both sides divided by 3. That's the X equals the 79. So 1 tire is $79. That's the choice D. Number 16. Joyce made 12 of her first 30 shots in the first 3 games of this basketball season. So her seasonal shooting average was 40%. In the next game, she took 10 shots and raised her seasonal shooting average to 50%. How many of these 10 shots did she make? So the 50%, that's the average, are expected. The shooting is the first 30 shots, he made 12. So suppose the last 10 games he made X, total 12 plus X, that's the shooting. And the total game, that's the 30 plus 10. The average percentage, the average shooting is the 50%. Now the 12 plus X over 40 equals 1/2. That means the 12 plus X equals 20, because 20 over 40, that's the 1/2. So X equals 20. Move the 12 to another side, that negative 12, that's the 8. So the 10 shots, she made the 8. That's the answer E. Number 17. Abby, Brad, Carl, and Dana are seated in a row on 4 seats numbered 1 to number 4. Joe looks at them and says, "Brad is next to Carl. Abby is between Brad and Carl." However, each one of Joe's statements is false. Brad is actually sitting in seat 3. Who's sitting in the seat 2? So 4 seats. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Brad is actually sitting in seat 3. So here is the Brad. And the Joe's statement is false. So Brad is next to Carl. So that means that the Brad not next to Carl. So that's the only number 1 is the not the next to the B. So the Carl sitting in the number 1. And Joe still said that Abby is between the bread and car. So his statement is the false. So Abby not between bread and car. So Abby sit on the number 4. So only the Dana in the number 2. Therefore, the answer is D. Number 18. Half the people in the room laughed. 1/3 of those remaining started to dance. There were then 12 people who were not dancing. The original number of people in the room. Let the original of the people in the room is the X. So the half people in the room left. In another word, that's the half people are still the remaining. And then 1/3 of those remaining start to dance. So 1/3 of remaining to dance. That means the 2/3 not dancing. So 2/3 of half people not dancing. That's the 12. So that's the 2/3 times 1/2. X equals 12. Cancel 2. 1/3 x equals 12. Isolate x equation both sides times 3. So x equals 36. Therefore, the answer is C. Number 19. A calculator has a squaring key x squared, which replaces the current number displayed with its square. For example, if the display is the 3, then the square key is depressed, then the display becomes 9. If the display reads 2, how many times must you depress the squaring key to produce a display number greater than 500? So the display reads the 2, and when we first press the square key, gave us 4. We second depressed gave us the 16 because that's the full square. And the third gave us the 256. That's the 16 square. 4 square. That's the 2 square. Then the 256, the fourth time, press the square key. The number 256 square definitely greater than the 500. Therefore, the answer is A. Number 20. If a whole number n is not prime, then the whole number n minus 2 is not prime. A value of n which shows this statement to be false is. So the number n is not prime. So in the choice A, B, and D, not prime. 13, 23, that's the prime. And n minus 2 is not prime. 9 minus 2, that's the 7, that's the prime. It shows the statement is false. And 12 minus 2, that's the 10. 16 minus 2, that's the 14. So the answer is A. Number 21. Suppose n star means the 1 over n, the reciprocal of n. For example, 5 star equals 1 over 5. How many of the following statements are true? Statement 1. That's the 3 star plus 6 star equal to 9 star. 6 star, 3 star is the 1 over 3 plus the 6 star 1 over 6. Total is the 6 and 2 plus 1. That's the 3 over 6. That's the 1 and a half. That's the 1 over 2. So the first statement not true. The second statement, that's the 6 star minus 4 star equal to 2 star. 6 star 1 over 6 minus 1 over 4, they equal to 12. That's the 2 minus 3. That's the negative 1/12. So not equal to the 2 star. 2 star is the 1 over 2. So statement 2, that's false. Statement 3, that's the 2 star times 6 star equal to 12 star. So 2 star is the 1 over 2. 6 star 1 over 6. They equals 1 over 12. 1 over 12, that's the 12 star. So statement 3, that's truth. The fourth statement, 10 star divided by 2 star equal to 5 star. So 10 star, that's the 1 over 10 divided by 1 over 2 equal to 1 over 10 times reciprocal 2 over 1. Cancel 2. It's the 1 over 5. That's the 5 star. So statement is the true. So the third and the fourth statement is the true. So only the 2 statements are true. Therefore, the answer is the C. Number 22. ABCD is rectangle. D is the center of the circle, and B is on the circle. If AD equals 4 and CD equals 3, then the area of the shaded region is between given AD equals 4. That means the BC is the 4. CD is the 3. AB equals 3, 2. Connect the DB. DB is the 5. That's the 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple. If you are not familiar with the Pythagorean triple, use the Pythagorean theorem. C squared equals A squared plus the B squared equal to C is the DB square equals 3 square plus the 4 square equals 25. So BD equals 5. And now shaded area, use the quarter circle area. So that's the 1/4 1/4. So pi r square. R is the 5 square, minus rectangle area. Rectangle, that's the 3 times 5, equals 1/4. Pi, we use the roughly is the 22/7 times 25 minus 12. Cancel 2. 4 is the 2. 22 is the 11. 11 times 25. Use the trick. 11 times 25. The first number 2, 5. The middle one is the 2 plus 5. That's the times 11, the trick. Numerator is the 275. Denominator 2 times 7, that's the 14, minus 12. 225 divided 14, that's the 1 times 14 going to the 27, that's the 13. 5, 9, 4 times 9, 4 times 9, 36. 1 times 9 plus 3, 12. Remainder 9. So that's the 19 and 9/14 minus 12 equals 7. 9/14. 7, 9/14 is between 7 and 9. Therefore, the answer is D. Number 23. Assume the adjoining chart shows the 1980 U.S. population in millions for each region by ethnic group. To the nearest percent, what percent of the U.S. black population live in the South? Percent of the U.S. black population. So live in the South. Live in the South, that's the 15. So expected is the 15. Overall, that's the 5 plus 5 plus the 15 plus 2. That's the all black people equal to 15 over 27. Cancel 3. That's the 5. That's the 9. So 5 over 9. 5 over 9, right as the decimal. That's the 0.5 repeating. We have the formula A over 9. That's the 0.8 repeating. If the AB over 99, that's the 0.AB repeating. So we use the formula, that's the 0.5. Right as the percentage rounded to the nearest percentage, that's the integer. So 56% of the black people in the South. So the answer is D. Number 24. A multiple choice examination consists of 20 questions. The scoring is +5 for each correct answer, -2 for each incorrect answer, and 0 for each unanswered question. John's score on the examination is 48. What is the maximum number of questions he could have answered correct? Let the X represent the correct problem and the wrong problem, we use the y. So the correct problem get the 5 points, 5x. The wrong problem minus 2, so minus 2y equals 48. So 5x equals 48 plus 2y x equal to the 548 plus 2y equal to 5, factor out 2, 24 plus y. We also know x plus the y less or equal to 20. Less, that means that they have the unknown problem. If they are equal, x plus y equals 20, that means the no answer the question. So we solve the problem if that's the x and the y. Because x is correct problem, the number, so must be the whole number. So y can be the 1. That's the 50 over the 5, x equals 10. And if y equals 6, that means the 2 times 30 over 5. Cancel 5, that's the 6. The answer is the 12. If the y equals plus another 5, 11. That means the 2 times 24 plus 11, that's the 35. Over 5, cancel 5, that's the 14. But x plus y less or equal than 20. 14 plus 11 is greater than 20, so 11 is not an answer. So the correct the problem is 10 and 12. They ask what is the maximum number of the question he could have answered correct. That's 12. So they answer D. Number 25. 10 balls numbered 1 to 10 are in the jar. Jack reaches into the jar and randomly removes one of the balls. Then Jill reaches into the bar and randomly removes a different ball. The probability that the sum of the two numbers on the balls removed is even is. So probability equals the expected over all. So the balls, the Jack remove the 1, so the Jack has the 10 choice to remove the ball. And for the Jill, so now the total in the jar is the 9, so the Jill has the 9 choice to remove the ball. So that's the all is the 10 times 9, that's the 90. Expected is sum is the even. So that's the case work, case 1. If the Jack remove the odd number, so he has the 5 choice. And then the sum of the odd plus odd equals the even. So that's for the Jill. Total the 5, the odd numbers Jack removed the 1, so only the 4 choice for the Jill, that's the 20. If, case 2, the Jack removes even number, so he has the 5 choice, and for the Jill, only leave the 4 choice, because even plus even, that's the even. So another 20. So the expected is the 20 plus 20. That's the 40 over 90. That's the 4 over 9. So the answer is A.